Hey everybody, what is going on? And we are here with the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance demo right after, it was a pretty cool PlayStation update, getting both the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance demo and the Dead Space 3 demo on the same day, recording both of them for you. And to let you guys know, I will be doing both of those games when they come out. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is a game I've been keeping track of for like 2 or 3 years, back when the game had its original name, which I believe was Metal Gear Solid Rising, and then they changed the name to what it currently is now. And then Dead Space 3, I love Dead Space series, I love EA games in general, most of them, and I'm really excited for that game. And Bioshock Infinite, of course, but there's no demo for that, at least not yet. I don't think they'll really put a demo of that. But let's go and press start. Oh wow, the menu is like at the bottom corner. This is a cool screen though. C controller, type C, blade mode, ninja run. We're just gonna keep the default controls, I guess. Camera vertical, normal, language English, map orientation centered, captions on. Alright, let's just go ahead and hit story. It looks like you can pick easy or normal. I'm just gonna go ahead and do easy. Because, usually the philosophy on my channel is I record games on easy to,
It's Boris. You hear me alright? Then let's begin. Herr Doctor custom designed this VR training to test all your new abilities. You should get comfortable with your new body before we send you out in the field, yes? So, first is blade mode.
that one for blade mode. Well, blade mode uses R stick to adjust the angle, and L to change direction. Oh, okay.
This is blade mode. Have the idea? You will find a number of targets in the VR space. Cut them down in whatever way you like.
Oh, wide attack, strong attack. Oh, he uses his fucking foot like in Metal Gear Solid 4. But like, if you guys don't know, the philosophy on my channel is I play things on easy because my objective is to show you guys the game. That is all there is to it. Oh, I have to get used to that a little bit. I guess I'm not close enough, or it's already disappearing. Cut that bitch up. Yeah. You may hear my controller jiggle back and forth. Hope that doesn't bother you guys, especially in blade mode, like when you're moving the blade. May be able to hear my controller. If you can, I apologize if you don't like it. Slice through all targets using blade mode. So I can just go up to each of them and... Oh, fuck you! Look at that.
Careful, Raiden. Some of those targets are holding hostages. Use blade mode to take them out safely.
Shit, look at this. It's ridiculous. This game is gonna be so fucking badass. Look at that. That's just wrong. Oh. Fuck you, watermelons. Want a slice? Oh. Man, look at this. If this doesn't impress you, I don't know what will. Look at that. That's just so cool. Oh, I see. Did I save the... I guess you kind of have to, like, save the victim. There we go. Alright, come here, bitches. There we go. Oh, I get to chop up some freaking cars. There's no double jump, it looks like.
Alright then, enough with VR training.
Well, I want to chop the cars. I'm not going to read all this out loud, it's a lot. I'm not really sure they'll have enough time, or have this on the screen long enough for me to read it out loud, so... Of course I'm going to read it to myself, because that'll go a lot faster. Of course you guys can always pause the video if you have if they don't give you enough time. Guns, since the Guns of the Patriots, that was Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay. I had the option to skip it. We'll go and do that. You Xbox guys are lucky you are getting this game. This Metal Gear Solid series or franchise is usually PlayStation 3 exclusive.
How is it, Ryder?
So far, so good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic nerve. Yes, I should hope so, huh?
I mean, how does it feel? To fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiko?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing from their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
The combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the wall come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolzaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier? None other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
And Mani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sam. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname.
I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh, sorry.
Ready for insertion.
What the fuck? Which oozes badass.
Raiden, you landed safely, da? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have any questions.
That's visible right there. Select codec. Boris,
Control, it's Raiden. I'm on the ground.
Copy, Raiden. Glad to hear it. Entering on foot was the right move. That craft isn't equipped with stealth camo. Or octo camo, obviously, since that would be useless in midair.
And we wouldn't want to get your pricey new jet damaged, now would we?
Duh. The MQ-133C was not cheap, Tovarich. Now, keep alert. According to intel, you could find significant cyborg deployment here. If you were to be cornered by an entire squad, it might get difficult, even for you.
Understood. Some fighting will be necessary, though. I've got electrolytes to replenish.
This is not an infiltration mission. There is no need to hide or avoid combat outright, huh? Just do not get reckless. Stay safe, and stay focused on your mission.
don't get reckless. You know who you're talking to? Right, let's just go ahead and call all these guys, I guess.
Looks like a war zone out here.
The palace cleared out quick when Dolzaev's men showed up. The streets got pretty hot after that. We're definitely gonna see a few civilian casualties here. Luckily, it looks like most of them got out of the city before things got bad. They've basically got control of the entire town, and are using the refinery as their HQ.
And that's why we're hitting the plant.
Keep in mind, those cyborgs are contractors. For most of these guys, this is just a job. In theory, once you eliminate their commanding officer, they should scatter pretty quickly.
Alright, one of the things about this game, from what I heard, was that since it's based around, you know, slicing people up, one of the problems was that, you know, it was, like, too realistic, so I guess, I don't know if it was ESRB that had the problem, the company that rates the games, or not company, but, you know, ESRB rates games, basically, that's how games get their rating, is through the ESRB, and I guess it was highly frowned upon, the detail that went into, like, cutting up the bodies and, you know, cutting up, you know, like, people. And, so, because something is like, it's against the law to, there is actually laws in video games where you can't make things too realistic against the human form. And I guess that was kind of like borderline of what they would allow. So they actually turned all the people into like cyborgs, and so they could actually make the game. But let's go and call Courtney.
How we doing, Courtney?
You're looking good on our end. GPS and audio-visual feed coming in fine. Energy consumption? Check. Damage levels? Check. Blood pressure, brain waves, blood sugar? Check, check, check. All this monitoring equipment, I got a better view than if I was standing right next to you. Anyway, I'll be saving all your data automatically anytime something important happens in the field. But contact me anytime you want a manual save.
Copy that. Good to hear that hasn't changed with this new body.
Yep, the basic system's exactly the same. So, did you want to save?
No, don't need to.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Copy. And glad to hear you're okay after Africa. That ambush was no joke.
Tell me about it. 3 armored vehicles should have been plenty for that job, and it would have been against any typical guerrilla force.
I keep asking myself, where would an anti-Imani faction get the cash to hire cyborgs?
It just doesn't add up. Maybe there's some intel I missed. A lead I should have followed up on. Maybe if I reacted faster, or coordinated better. I don't know.
You can't think that way, Courtney. Not in this business. You did everything you could. Put it behind you and move on.
You're right. Thanks.
Right, hello, Doctor.
Doctor, you have anything more on these cyborgs?
Only what we went over in your briefing. If you had been paying attention, standard military-grade cyborgs. MCFC integrated carbon nanotube muscle fibers. Impressive response time and power yield when focused correctly. Most will likely possess extrasensory skills as well. Infrared vision is almost standard these days. They can function without breathing for short periods of time.
Okay. Nothing I didn't already know.
Not all cyborgs you face will be the same, of course. You may notice a range of different capabilities. It all depends on the manufacturer. Muscle fiber and neurotransmission technology is advancing all the time. Of course, you have the very latest science has to offer. A typical cyborg is no match for your equipment.
If you do say so yourself.
No, I realize combat is about more than the equipment. Situational awareness, predictive ability, nerves. One must determine a course of attack or defense and execute on a moment's notice. Reaction time is key. Cyborg enhancements do not change that.
Agreed.
Alright, time to get back. Here we go. Hack and slash. I've been looking for a good hack and slash game for a while. You don't see too many of them. I know God of War Ascension is probably coming out soon. I don't know the release date on that. I know there was a multiplayer demo, but I couldn't care less about God of War, to be honest with you. God of War 1 was okay. I loved God of War 2. God of War 3 was crap. Got helicopters over there. This game looks really good. I'm excited for this. Is that a cat? That is a cat! I killed... Oh my god! Cat's a fucking ninja! Look at that! They don't want you killing cats. Oh, ninja cat! Go ninja cat! I love that. This game is already fucking great. I just balance on the thing.
These bastards are using stealth camo to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh?
Holy
right.
shit.
Whenever you engage in battle, I will designate a battle area for you. Stay within the area to avoid collateral damage.
Come here, buddy. Slice your ass.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb. What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts.
PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah. They still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops
By another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood. Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold, Raiden. Even for you. Anyway, his school. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
I can already see a potential story picking up with all this. So, is there like a life bar or something? Do I have life? Do I have a... I do. It's like it's that yellow bar up there. Now, I'd like to know how you block. If there is a block, because... Oh, run! There we go. Oh my god.
The coastline
Look at
is
that.
too long and heavily guarded. You must take the inland route.
Fuck you, car.
You'll need to